Hey there Assassins, welcome back to episode number 3 of building Hawkins Public Library from Stranger Things here in Minecraft. If you guys haven't checked out the previous episodes, of course there is a link in the description to the entire playlist, so head on over there if you were missing some episodes. But if you're ready to continue, we're going to grab some materials and get started with the second floor just here. It's definitely going to be a pretty tricky episode, but we've got some really good sections coming up, some really cool architectural sections to build, like this one just here. So yeah, without further ado, let's get some materials and begin. Alright then Assassins, are you all set? Ready to go? I know I am. I'm actually really looking forward to this episode. We're going to grab ourselves some smooth quartz slabs, some smooth quartz block, smooth quartz stairs, brick block, a brick wall, brick stairs, light grey stained glass pane, cyan stained glass pane, and some nether brick fences again. Alrighty. Coming around to this side here with the ramp attached. Oops, actually no, I'm on the wrong side. Meow. Come around this side where there's no ramp attached. We're going to start from this way. And today we're going to work our way around the right side until we reach back up to here. So yeah, we're going to go in a different method to last time just to sort of swap it up a little bit. So, first things first, we want to take brick going along the back of the balcony here. We're also going to do ourselves about 4 in here beyond this point, so this is not number 1. So number 1 is going to be here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the same with here. Number 1 here, not there, 2, 3, 4. You leave a gap of 3 in the middle just here. That's perfect. Now we want to go ahead and take our slabs, and we're going to go ahead and stick them in line with the top of the fence there, like that. Same here for these two. We're going to build up the brick wall to be just 4 blocks high, but then we're actually going to add in some quartz after it. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4 with our brick, and 1 block of quartz on top. And that'll be the height of the windows for this one. They're going to be 5 blocks in height. For the big balcony windows, like that one over there, and this one. Now then, we take brick to come up to the same layer as where we stopped previously, and here too. And then over here for this one. Quartz, quartz, and quartz of course line the top. And now over here, in between these quartz ones, cyan stained glass pane, here too, and here too as well. Below these, all of them are going to be light grey, so just go ahead and light grey these up like so. And the middle, just there, this one too, and that's perfect. So once you've finished with the glass just here, we're going to need to add in 2 more windows before we can sort of finalise the roof of this area. So we come down here, of course, we want to leave a brick layer between the quartz and then another window. And we do symmetry from one side to the other. So they're going to be the exact same way around. Here we need to add in another pillar just here. Remember to add the quartz on top. And then these 2 blocks over here, leaving a gap of 2, will also come up to the same height as the previous ones. So these are going to stop where we go ahead and add in our quartz above. Do the same over this way and add in that singular one, so these ones come up, and then quartz on the very top of all of them. Once again we add in our cyan at the very top of these. Oops, that's nether brick. So like so, and then light grey below them. Make sure your light grey is 5 lots of these. Let me just check. Oh, my mistake. It's going to be 4, because we want to add a window ledge below. So just make sure that you add in another 2 below the window just down here. So we leave basically 2 layers on top of the quartz here. That was my mistake. So we go just here. And then this will allow us to add in a window ledge just here, using our quartz to be the same layer as those ones. And yeah, it also kind of halves the block that it's placed on. So it looks like a singular block and half a block there, which is perfect. So yeah, that's awesome. So now we have all of these 5 windows. They of course need something above them. So let's take brick stairs on all of the quartz and facing as if they're going into a roof up here. And then what we're going to do from here is a really cool technique that I'm quite happy with. So we go ahead and curve our quartz stairs around here like that, and they make like a little arch in the middle, which is kind of cool. And it looks very technical when actually it's pretty simple. And around here we go ahead and do another one, but in the middle here we can just do a quartz block. Now this quartz block is not going to be seen because there's going to be a block on here of brick, and then it goes into a stair, I think, just here. I will have to check this afterwards because I'm unsure, but I'm pretty sure it goes something along those lines. So we'll sort that out afterwards, actually. Over here, let's do some more of these curving ones, like so, and once more over here. Wonderful. Now above this entire thing, in the middle here, go ahead and stick 3 brick stairs over the quartz area. And then we want to do blocks over the brick stairs on the second layer down. Blocks of brick once more. Then stairs over the quartz stairs. And these almost add in little rivets to the building's exterior, which look really grand and very professional. That looks wicked. Now we'll take ourselves the quartz block and we'll go right the way from one side to the other, just like so. And then on the second layer up, you can do yourself upside down stairs out the front of these, just like so. So making that curved effect just there. And it almost looks like the front of Joyce's shop, which is kind of weird. But yeah, that's what we're going for. And then back in from the stair, you want to go for some slabs along here. Then the slabs will come up to the second lot of rivets on the top wall up here. So these ones. And we're going to stop once you reach this one over here. So they're going to come up just to there. In total, that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we must do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just like so. The one next to these, so the 8th, will be a block. Then we want 2 brick block and 2 brick block going in towards one another. We want ourselves a block once more on both of these. And then we want to actually build ourselves like a really nice little attic window up here. Now the attic window for this one is going to be a light grey. It's going to be an upside down stair above that. So for that we'll place brick block, upside down quartz stair, slab, slab, and then block. Here, block, block, slab, slab. And it sort of feeds itself down into that sort of pyramid shape at the very top there. How cool does that look? That looks badass. Now we're going to need to make ourselves a bit more detail on the front here, just to kind of finalize it. So we don't actually want these arches showing, which is kind of weird, I know. But we're going to take our brick wall, and on these singular 2s, stick brick wall in front of them like so. And now in the middle section here, we will just use ourselves a block, let me just check, just trying to see what I've done here. I think it might be an upside down stair, you know, and then there's going to be a slab just here. So if you'd like to go ahead and pop to grab a slab, then that's absolutely fine. I'm actually using the opposite one here just to look for the correct dimension. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an upside down stair, then a slab, but I will check just now. Alright, let me go check, I'll be right back. So yeah, that is all correct up here. That is an upside down stair, and then a slab to connect to the stairs behind it. I have just realised a funny mistake though I've made on my original build. Not on this one, which is awesome. This one over here, I for some reason didn't add a window ledge. But there are definitely things I forget when I'm building tutorials. I've just realised there, and I'm going to go and change my other one after this. Alright, up here we're going to make the drainage pipe come up to the quartz. And then go along the quartz here, to then go up to below the stair here. Oh no, on this brick block even. And then it goes back up this way. It's going to leave the stair exposed here, because the stair has a slab connecting to it, which goes around the outside of this building. A slab or an upside down stair, it's going to be your guys' choice. I may stick with an upside down stair, just because it goes in there nicely, and it's going to come forward and sort of hug the building just here. So once you go ahead and build this part of the building, it wraps itself around the front here, upside down all the way, and it's basically going to go back into this wall, back in here. It's a pretty cool design, but it does look a bit complex. But it's pretty much the same as what we've been doing before this, with our little balconies and that lot. If you see here, and then all the quartz sort of barriers and stuff, well, layering system, then it's kind of the same as what we're doing here with the stairs, just to separate the roof from the whole thing. That looks good. Now then, we need to go ahead and grab ourselves a new material. I'm going to do this whilst I'm here with you guys, just so that we don't get confused. So I'm going to go ahead and swap out my nether brick fences for now, because these come up just a few times with the drainage pipes. I'm just going to grab myself diorite here, polished diorite. Now I want to go ahead and continue this wall pattern, going straight up to the upside down stairs that we've made before. So we'll go ahead and continue with our 1s and 3s until we reach 3 to be at the top here. On this side, you do the exact same thing. Only 1s and 3s to reach the top. And once more, it should be another 3 on the right side. Perfect. I love that design. Just looks so unique and cool. Alright then, the next thing to do is to build another window, but again there's going to be a 2-block sort of layer between these 2 windows. Now we have this one, but it's not going to count as 2 blocks because of course these are upside down stairs. So we will go with one just here. Then we will go with our second one just here. Now we can begin on this one. We can also add in ourselves the window ledge, which is just going to be 1, 2, 3 slabs on the highest point of that block there. Now we'll add in our glass panes and then our brick up the side of both of these. Once more, we stop just there, and on this side we do the exact same, like so. And then before we reach the top up here, we're going to go upside down brick stairs along there like so. We should be left with another 3 lots of glass panes here to have in total 4. Perfect. I've lost my English once more. Oh no. That's fine. Right, there we are. That is awesome. If you want to go ahead and add in the brick up here, just to sort of finish that building off, feel free. And of course, don't forget to do around the corner here by the drainage pipe. We want to make sure we have an entirely whole building. We don't want any holes to be on show, really. Let's also build this wall going back in towards this building. And we can always chop it out for the window in a moment. That goes around the corner here. It's just best to get the entire thing done whilst we can. An easy section is always a nice comeuppance. Okay, so here once again we use ourselves the slabs after 2 blocks above the upside down stairs. So 1, 2, highest point of that second one, and then we chop out 4 blocks in height, of course for 2, for our glass panes, like so. Top one once more, upside down brick stairs. Epic. That's another wall done. Now we're going to bring this along right into the corner, which we have done. So we're going to go ahead and use brick block just here. No more polished dorite for the time being. And that's just going to come down for 1. This window doesn't replicate the one below it. This one is actually going to be a 4-block window in width and in height, rather than 2 and then 4. So for this one, we want to go ahead and again get to the same layer as these ones. So 2 lots of blocks above the upside down stairs. And now here, 1, 2, 3, 4 window slabs like so. Window slabs? You know what I mean. Window sills with the slabs. Now we take our brick block on the right side over here. And we're going to build up to that point there. And we can actually go ahead and build this one to be the same across, because of course we don't have the upside down stairs covering that top layer. That's perfect. Now down below again we do upside down stairs, and then we're going to take ourselves the glass pane to go ahead and complete this window just in here. Wonderful. So yeah, that looks awesome. Now there is something unique about this one though. It is going to be with a brick wall. As we build the brick wall up, we're going to stop just in line with the upside down stairs, so the upside down brick stairs like so. We're going to stick a normal upside down brick stair on top of that one. We're going to curve on around the left side here, and we're going to curve on around the right side here. Now I know there's no wall behind here, but there's going to actually be a proper brick wall just there. And that's alright that it doesn't connect. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, we just want that design to be like so. I know it's kind of weird, but it will look cool afterwards. Now here we can also take ourselves a smooth quartz slab running from that block there actually, and then right across to the upside down stair here. Perfect. So that's going to sort out that bit of the wall just here, because this wall is taller than this one, this one for example, because it goes into a more arched sort of roof, whereas this one has a little tiny arch on the top. This one starts from the end to the other end. Awesome. Okay, that's enough talking. Let's get back to building. So I'm going to pop around the corner here, and I'm going to go ahead and knock out this brick wall here, replace it with an upside down stair just here, and carry my smooth quartz slab around the corner as well. Now this is really awesome, this part. I like this bit. We're also going to build up this brick block to be up the same layer as the other side. Then I'm going to take my, that was my chair by the way, just want to say. I'm going to take my brick block from the left side to the right side, right the way across that wall. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and use the same design I've been doing on the left to the right. So brick wall all the way up till this block here. Same on that side as well. Over here, upside down in the middle, curved on the right side. And then as we go around this corner, we go around to here. So one block past the wall now, and we curve it back into the wall. Over this way, curve the one past it into the wall as well. And these just look really cool. Hell yeah, that's looking awesome. Now let's go ahead and Let's go ahead and do another 2 layers of our brick block above the windows just here and over here as well, because of course we want to add in our second layer of windows and walls. So once more we add in 2 more windowsills here and in here. That's going to be a block away from the upside down stairs before it. And in here we want to do brick straight up the side now to there, and 2 more brick straight up the side to the top wall there. Same up here, and these 2 straight to there. Now once again they're going to be 4 blocks in height, these windows, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the top ones we're actually going to use ourselves some of our cyan once more. So these are going to be in 5. They're going to be in there, just like this. Light grey stained glass pane goes in here and in here, and then this gets really kind of weird but interesting. On the last lot of light grey, we're going to take ourselves smooth quartz block on both sides just for a single block instead of going the entire way along the wall, which is bizarre. And then we're going to go ahead and do ourselves another lot of brick here and here. Then we're going to go ahead and add in ourselves brick wall going up and stopping just before the top here too. Then we do ourselves the little pillar design, so upside down stair in the middle, curving around the exterior stairs like this. So both on the right and left curve into the building. Now we need to get ourselves the slab back. Well, actually we'll do it in a moment. So let's go back to doing our quartz. We go to here and here. Add in the brick below and above, like that. Then we want to do ourselves 4 light grey up to the quartz here. Then we want to come to the top and we're going to run an entire strip along here like that. Now we may need to knock out the middle block in a moment. Actually we can do that now. We'll knock out the middle 3. 1, 2 and 3. Just like that. Leave yourself basically 1 block without glass on either side. Epic. It's starting to look like a temple, and that's what we're going for. Who knew libraries could be so awesome? Actually, no, they are quite awesome. We're going to take ourselves some brick slabs in replacement of our polished door right now. And these are going to be used just here, above the start of our windows, just below it. Then we'll do ourselves a stair here, so against the slab. An upside down stair goes behind the normal stair, like so. Before we do any more, let's add in the cyan stained glass panes in there for those 3. Then on the very top of this, we're going to do ourselves a stair, an upside down stair in there, and a brick wall on the front there. Now over here, we're also going to do a similar thing. We're going to go with a stair above the quartz. Then we're going to do upside down stairs to connect across, and then stairs to be back to back on top. These will have brick walls in front of them once again. Again here, the exact same thing. Like so. Awesome. Brick walls above and out from the top ones. Like so. It's looking really cool. I know it's weird. Now we want to go ahead and add in another pillar of brick. Just here. But as you get onto the quartz layer, of course do that singular quartz. Brick once again. And then light grey stained glass panes in here. 1, 2, 3. And of course the 4 is at the bottom. And there we go. Now we're going to come back up to the top left, and we're going to take ourselves the smooth quartz slab to continue this one right the way along the top of the building. And it will come over to this side and across the upside down stairs over here. We then want to do ourselves basically a block behind this to make it just look like even more of a temple. So we do an entire like block row here, and again this is going to come back to the same point as that one over there. So you can bring it back to where the wall ends, just here, or even in line with that one. Probably best in line with that one, so just there. It's because we have the weird tower windows just here. Coming up next. Alright, we'll go ahead and continue this one round though, just there. And then as we do the next layer, we're going to also include a slab on this one. So we do another layer of blocks, and then a slab out the front of the top of that second layer. And that will leave us with basically a block gap here. Of course we both know it's 2, but it's going to be, you know, like a block width there, because you've got 2 halves of a block. Awesome. Sound like fractions. Sorry, I don't mean to bring up maths. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do the top section now. Now this does get very weird very quickly, but just stay with me. We're going to come back in on ourselves just here. So we're not going to go on this immediate one. We want to go to here. We're going to go ahead and do a slab, then a block, and again run to the other side and do the same. Symmetry is very important here again. Upside down stair, upside down stair. Then we'll go with a slab on top of our upside down stair, like this. Then we want to do ourselves a block past that one, and an upside down stair. And we basically continue this system going until we reach the very middle. So we go with slab, block, upside down stair. Slab, block, upside down stair. Slab, block, upside down stair. Here. Once again, make sure you're in line every single time you do it. Just kind of zoom out occasionally. Then as you get up here, you want to do yourself just a slab and then a block. And then in the middle of these two, you can do yourselves a slab and then a slab, like that. Awesome. Doesn't that look pretty cool? It gets a bit like, you know, more rigid at the top, but otherwise that looks really awesome. You also want to make sure that that bit is in center with your wall just here, your brick wall below it. Can be a bit difficult, but if you need to go back to basics, slab, brick, stair. Slab, block, stair. The whole way up. And like I said, until you reach the top, which is going to be slab, slab, block even, slab, block, slab. So many of the same things, but that's good. Now behind it, it does get weird as well. We need to follow along from the stair. So we'll go to the stair here, and we'll go ahead and put placing 1, 2, 3. Just like that, so we're under the next stair. And we kind of do this pattern going up now. So 1, 2, 3, and then where there's a stair, 3 blocks follow. Until you reach the very top, of course, and then you connect back down. Like that. So you end it with a kind of 5 in the middle, and you can just do a singular one up there. Like that. And you should be having quartz kind of poke through from below as well. Up here in the middle, I'm just going to knock out that block in there and replace it with a brick stair. Then this one brick stairs. I'm going to do a block in here. A brick stair below that one, but I don't want it to be upside down. So I'll do brick, brick, stair in there. Kind of looks like a pizza oven or a fireplace. That's actually a really cute fireplace. Might use that for later. And then we're going to come down here until we are on the quartz. Well, where the quartz should be for this bit. And then we'll finish this off by going brick from corner to corner. Replace these two with stairs. Then do stairs below the 2 exposed quartz going upwards. And then go back down this way as well. So like this. And now here, add in 1 block and 1 block. Cyan, cyan, cyan. And finally we need to add in a windowsill just here, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slabs in like so. I know that seemed really tricky, but I hope it was easy enough to understand. Awesome. I honestly thought it was going to be more difficult than that, but hey, that's really good. Hell yeah. Alright, we can move around to the corner now. Awesome. Okay, so around here, as you know, there is no window below this, but we do need to add in a window on the second floor. So we're going to go with our 2 layers, of course, again, or at least until we line up with what we have here. So we're going to do just 1 layer, because we've basically built this wall quite high. So we'll go to there, because that's where the wall should be. Obviously this is kind of a backup, because we have these weird windows. And then we're going to go ahead and start to build our window area. Now we want the window to be almost dead center, so we're going to go from that corner is going to be concealed, obviously, so we won't count that as number 1. We'll go to here, 1, 2, leaving a gap of 2, and filling in 2 here. Perfect. So basically behind the brick wall you should have 2 blocks, then you have the window just here. Then of course we'll build this one up to 4 once again. It is a normal window, so we don't need the cyan on top. So we'll just do our 4 lots of glass panes like so. And on the top, go ahead and fill over the brick as normal. No quartz up here either. A nice simple bit for us to do. Down here, go ahead and add in your window, still just like so. And then just double check it lines up with the one around the corner. If it does, hey presto. Let's swap out our brick slab just for a second to grab our nether brick fence. And of course build up the drainage pipe up to the slab there. Now we'll just yoink my slab back, just in case I need it again. I don't think I do just yet, but you never know. So for this one we've now got to go ahead and cut out these 2 slabs just in here. We're then going to go ahead and make sure we have ourselves 2 layers for the window here. Now we don't have 2 layers currently, we only have technically 1. These stairs are going to count as 1. Whereas we've been counting the upside down stairs before as not 1, we're going to count these ones as 1 because the window is a bit bigger. So we'll do another layer just in here, that is going to be normal brick, and now we start to build our window here. So now we've chopped out those slabs, we can build this wall just up to here, right there. Now this is going to be the final section of this area for our window, so we can use our quartz from the corner in there, right the way along to the corner of the building just here. We also know that 2 blocks of this wall are not going to be used in our window making. So we can again build these 2 up to the quartz up there. Now we have a little frame for our window, which is good. We're going to come next to the drainage pipe and we'll go for 1, 2, 3 and 4 blocks just in here. Like that. We want to be over this previous window when we add in our quartz just here for 1. We're going to come back to here and add in another brick wall to come up to this one. Quartz goes again just there. Let's leave a gap of 2, so add in 2 just there, and then build another 2 lots of these walls on the right side, exact the same way as you've done the left ones, so with the quartz on top and all. Brilliant. Now we can take ourselves our light grey stained glass pane. We will go with 1, 2, 3 and 4 just in here. 1, 2, 3, 4 as usual. And then we take our cyan for the 2 in here next to the quartz. And sadly we're not done with them yet. We are going to go ahead and add in another 2 that will go back there in a moment. But for now we need to go with a block here and a block here of brick block. And then 2 upside down stairs arching over the window like so. And now our cyan stained glass pane for 2 behind. If you notice with these, they're going to look really weird from different angles. So you can always swap them out for blocks. That is what I did in my original one. And I will do on the same as this one. But for now, as I don't have them in my inventory, I'm just going to use the panes to represent it there. But I'll swap it when I get onto the interior. Perfect. Now over here we take ourselves some brick straight above the quartz on both sides. And then we want to do ourselves upside down stair here and next to the drainage pipe here. Upside down here and out from the quartz here. A normal stair goes here and a normal stair goes here. These also go upside down like that. And the ones on top of these ones are going to be normal brick just there. Now these ones will also arch over like that and leave a gap of, well, 2 micro blocks in here, which we're just going to fill up using our normal brick block like that. Now the very top ones, what we want to do is go ahead and add in the back-to-back stairs up here to leave that gap of 2. But instead of doing normal sort of arching upside down stairs, we just want to do the ones we do above the windows, just in here like that. And then of course fill the little gaps with brick block, maybe that one too. So you should have a window that looks like this. Awesome. Now we can use our brick slab for 2 above, which is brilliant, which I thought we didn't need, but we do. There we go, and that window is now completed. So we basically need to build another one of these weird windows around the corner. I say weird, but they do look quite fancy. It's more about perspective with these ones. Like they go in kind of 3 tiers, which is kind of cool, but also very hard for us to build. Awkwardness. Alright, let's come around the corner here, and let's do another one of these big windows just over here. Now we have a technique going for them, it shouldn't be too bad. So we're going to again build up this brick to the top here where that layer of quartz is. The quartz will again be the final layer for this wall over here. So we can build that along to that one just there. Again over here there'll be 2 blocks of brick that are not going to be in use for our window. So we build them up to our new threshold. And now back onto the left side over here, we of course want to make sure that we have a layer above these stairs just here. So let's go ahead and add in that layer there. Brilliant, so we have this going for us now. Now we'll go ahead and start by building 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Quartz here, come back on yourself, and do the diagonal pillar. Leave that gap of 2, pillar, and diagonal pillar, coming forward. Quartz, quartz. We of course want to add in our light grey stained glass pane, up before the quartz here, like so. Our cyan in between the quartz, and then of course we want to start with our stairs. Oh, actually let's do ourselves brick block here and here firstly, and maybe brick block there and there as well. Now we want to go ahead and arch 2 above the cyan, and add in your glass panes for now, just back here. So that when you look through the arch, it looks like normal glasses there. Now we go with ourselves an upside down stair here, here, above the quartz and out of course, on both sides. Normal stair, normal stair, normal stair, normal stair. Brick block, actually you can swap that for a brick if you want, and that one too. Upside down stair, upside down stair, and upside down stair for that second arch in there now. Flip around to the back and add in your 4 brick onto the first arch we made. So now it's not quite any holes. Upside down stair just goes there. Back to back stairs on the top layer. And then a normal upside down 2 in the middle, stairs like so. Don't forget to fill the holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brick. And then 4 on that back section. And voila! Looking beautiful. Let's take ourselves 2 brick slabs above, and then we'll take ourselves quartz slabs right the way around the building here actually, from the clock tower. We're going to go just here, next to the drainage pipe, and it's going to run right the way around the corner here, and then it's going to go back in to the wall over this way. For this wall, by the way, you build up brick until the quartz, where you add in the quartz just there for 1, and you can add it in for 2, why not? And let's do brick from here as well, upwards, and then 1 more slab just there. Awesome. Now we should give ourselves a huge pat on the back because we are halfway through this tutorial. As you can see, we need to replicate that side over here now. This is the one with the ramp, which is what I almost accidentally started with, but hey. Down here we need to add in ourselves our 2 layers above our quartz here. So we can do this entire length of the building, which is nice and simple for us. Like so. Perfect. Then we want to go ahead and add in our 2 layers on the end little wall that goes back into. So you can just do that over here. Simple stuff. We'll also mark out our little window that goes in here, which is obviously 2 in width and 4 in height. And this one is going to go up, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5 up here, of course, adding your upside down stairs like so. Glass panes in the window, like that as usual, and there's actually going to be quartz above this one too, so you can do the quartz in there now. Awesome, that will save us a job later. Let's just add in our window, still just there, and we're done for that bit for now. Now back along this way, we want to go ahead and add in ourselves 1 before the drainage pipe, 1 on the drainage pipe, and 1 after the drainage pipe just here. Again, these will come up to 4, so that's 3, and now 4. Quartz in here. We do ourselves 2 cyan, like that, across to 2 more quartz, 2 cyan, 2 more quartz, and then of course we're onto the biggest window, which is going to be 3, with our cyan, 2 more quartz, 2 cyan, and then 2 more quartz up this way. And then we need to do another one until we have 5 windows, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. And then we do 2 more quartz just here, and we'll actually carry that along to the end of the wall, which is going to be 4. Perfect. Right, let's build up our 4 blocks on this side, because we know this is just going to be part of the wall, like that. And above this one, you want to do only 3, 1, 2, 3, and we add in a normal brick stair just in here, like that. Remember, brick stairs go on the quartz blocks, all the way along on that. Oh no, let's just do the first one. Match it up to the other side. There you go. And then we can add in our fancy quartz arches over our windows here, remember, by curving them into each other. Which is actually how you build a pet bed or a bathtub in Minecraft. Just a random fact for you. We'll do ourselves a smooth quartz block in the middle, and then back to arching over this way. Whoopsie. There, and there. Here, and here. Wicked. Remember in the middle here, before I forget again, upside down brick stair, brick slab. And now all of the quartz ones, we do ourselves brick walls for 2. Just like so. Besides these ones on the edge, we leave them empty because we have that big grand, what looks like a gargoyle sort of thing in the middle. Over this way, we'll do ourselves 3 brick across the stairs, the brick stairs. So brick block on the brick stairs, and here for these 4. Now we want to do ourselves 2 more brick stairs above the quartz areas, just like that. And then we want to do a layer of smooth quartz above that entire row, just like so. And then a second one. And remember what happens to the second one. There's going to be an upside down stair going right the way from the left side to the right. Oops, I'm lagging a little bit. Just like so. Probably the amount of building I'm doing. There we go. Awesome. That's looking really good, guys. Well done. Now don't forget to add in your brick pillars that come down from the quartz above it. So we do these to separate each of the windows, of course. And that will allow us to put the glass in a moment. So, oh, that's the wrong one. So here as well. Like that. Then you take your light grey to fill in each of the windows. Make sure they go up to 4 blocks in height, which they should do. If they don't, never to worry. You can always backtrack a little bit in the tutorial just to see what went wrong. But if you do need any help, feel free to ask me in the comments below. There we go. Just like so. Now whilst we're here, we'll grab ourselves our drainage pipe back with our nether brick fences. And this one will come up to the quartz on the top there. And it will just go into the corner of the building just there. Awesome. As you can imagine, it's like a runoff sort of pipe at the top there. And it drops straight down into a drain down there. Just explain about drains in a Minecraft tutorial. Nice. Alright, at the very top up here, we will take ourselves our slabs. We'll start where the stairs start. And we go back in and along this way. Remember, it's only going to be about 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll actually go 8. And then on the 9th one, which is going to be the second little rivet on our building, it's a block. So again, over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On 8. Oh no, that's not right. 8, 9. There we go. On 10. On this side, because it's a little bit different. So we have ourselves, basically the second rivet is where we begin. So that second and last rivet is a block. Wicked. Alright, then we'll do ourselves 2 brick block, 2 brick block, a block of quartz and a block of quartz. We'll do ourselves, is it a cyan on the other side? Can never remember. No, it's a light grey. Apologies. You wouldn't think I'm a Minecraft tutorial builder. There we go. And then we'll do ourselves a block here and here. Slab, slab, brick block. And then up here we want to do ourselves an upside down stair. Or you can even just do something different, but I'm going to go for an upside down stair here. Slab, slab, and then a block in the middle. Just like so. That looks lovely. That looks really cool. Yeah, nice one. Okay, this is really starting to look grand. Loving it. Awesome. It's probably my grandest tutorial, I would say. And I'm glad it's a Stranger Things one. Do love Stranger Things. Alright, let's go ahead and take this quartz going around the corner of the building here. So it's going to go from the corner on the actual wall here to this corner down here of polished dorite. Just to there. And it's also going to wrap around the front of this building just here until it reaches that polished dorite just there. So it's all going to be the same thing. We're also going to do ourselves a smooth quartz slab. We're just going to go from that corner, so on the highest point of this block, right the way around the corner here, until the corner on this one. Now for this next bit, we want to swap out our nether brick fences for the polished dorite once again. We do our 1 and 3 method to bring us up to the quartz, and then again on this side, and then again finally over here, but there's only going to be 1 and 2s, and that'll bring us up just to there, like so. Wicked. Now we'll take ourselves our brick, fill in the tiny little wall on this side. Don't forget to add in these little walls because they're very important. And I'm just going to add in a wall just here, why not? Just so I don't have to worry about that later. And yep, don't worry, I have an OCD about that too. Sort that out. There we go. Now back to this one. It's going to be a double window like the first floor, so that's very helpful for us. We already have our 2 layers between the stairs and the next window. So we can start with our glass panes just here. We can do our 2 blocks in the center, and these will come up to the quartz. We do ourselves upside down stairs out from both sides, and then brick lines the left and right side of these windows. We do a glass panes in the middle of these, of course. I think I missed one. I did. There we go. And that's what that should look like. Then we're going to build a second layer with our quartz block. Make sure it's on the actual wall of the building, not on the slab out here, because the slab is going to end up being a double slab. So we have ourselves almost like a slab width between the 2 sets of slabs, just here. So remember before, when we did this area over this way, it was an entire block width between them. This one is needing just to be a slab, like so. Brilliant. And that'll be like the separator for the roof on this side. Okay, good stuff. Now we want to come around this corner over here, and we're getting onto another big section like the far one over there. This one is going to be a 4 block window. We again have our 2 layers in place, so we can take our glass panes here. We'll do our walls up the right and left sides, and then our upside down brick stairs like so for those 4, and then our glass panes for our big old window in here. A 4x4 window. Not like a pickup truck, I mean 4x4. There we go. Alright, awesome. Okay, now we need to go back on ourselves to go and build this big section, really. Okay, so the big wall in here is not actually too bad. I don't think it's as hard as like those ones, where they have like really weird stairs and stuff like that. It's actually going to be pretty simple. So we come to the quartz over here as always, and this is going to be our 2 layers that I'm always on about, that separates us from the sets of windows. However, we're not going to keep these 2 in line with the previous one, so don't worry about that. They're going to be a block higher. They're going to be on these ones. So basically, where we have our quartz, we immediately start with 2 glass panes in the center of the 4. And you do this on both sides, symmetry once more, like that. So still in line with the previous ones, but they're going to be, instead of 2 blocks away, 3 blocks above those stairs. We'll then take ourselves 2 blocks up the side of them. We'll actually do 3, just so we can add in our upside down stairs connecting. So again over here. And then of course your light grey stained glass pane fills the 4 block in total windows. Like that. The cutest windows on the build. Nice one. Now we can take ourselves brick wall, which brick block, I always forget there's 2 separate materials. That comes to the fence just there. And this one can connect just to this layer that we have going for us at the moment. You can then go back in on yourself, and down here you can add in yourself your brick. You can do your brick all the way along until you reach 4 blocks in the center, so I recommend using your door for this. 3 blocks, sorry. What am I on? 3 blocks, it literally shows me there. 3 blocks, that's what I meant. So we want to go until you have 3 blocks in the center and 4 blocks on the sides. like that. Then we can build this one, starting with a layer of quartz, and this one with a layer of quartz. Then we do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 more brick, 3 more brick, 3 more brick, upside down stairs once again, and you guessed it, cute little windows in here, and this side too. And then over here we want to do ourselves upside down stairs matching the previous ones on both sides. But this is going to be like almost like a big glass balcony door. So we take that just in there like so. Awesome, so that goes the entire way along there. Okay, so now we need to go ahead and build up until we reach this part of our quartz with our brick. So we'll do the entire wall, including these 2 outposts sort of things. Like so. And then 1 more layer, of course. Like so. So it's technically 1, 2, 3 more layers above these stairs. Okay, so over here we're going to do ourselves a corner, just like that, so it curves into the building. And we're going to add in a windowsill here, which is going to be 2 more slabs. Beyond this, leave a block gap between this pillar, and do 2. Then a gap, and then 3, and a gap, and 2. And over on this side, 1, 2, 3. And you can come out for a block, because we know it's going to be the same as the other side over there. Again, drop down a slab width, so the top of this second block down, add in another 2 like so. And that's going to be, hopefully, yeah, outside of that building. Perfect. Now we want to go ahead and build from the left side, going up for our 1, 2, 3 blocks like so, and 3 here. Again, cute window goes in here, and again on the other side, the exact same thing. So cute window in here. Oops, there. Upside down stairs just here, and upside down on the other side. And then we'll go for 2, and extend those along, like so. And in the middle, 3 here, 3 here. In between our windowsills, you can go back to the wall and add in the 3. Then do your upside down stairs all the way along, like that, fill in the gaps. And then what we're going to do is something a bit weird. We're going to build an upside down stair in the middle of those ones, but out. And then on these singular 2s, we want to go for back-to-back upside down stairs, instead of doing our brick wall, basically, like that. Of course, don't forget to add in your glass panes, which will go along like so. Wicked. How cool does that look? Now we need to go ahead and add in the quartz roof up here, which is going to be a bit of an interesting one. We're going to do an entire layer of quartz here, all the way along to the other side. Then we'll take upside down stairs until we reach the pillar. And then before we reach the pillar, curve this stair as if it's going into it just here, so before it. Over here, the same thing. So on the 4th one, curve it almost back against it. Then over here, do yourself a block of quartz, and on that one. Then curve it from the pillar, and go over upside down across the top of all the other upside down stairs. So like this. God, that really, look at that, it looks like a whole block there. Drop down, the illusion becomes whole. Perfect. Now we want to go ahead and use our slabs to come back in on ourselves. But as we reach the pillar, we're going to go ahead and stick ourselves a block here, and a block here ready, just in case. And then we just slab up the ends, which is about 4, like that. Then we want to go back to here, adding in a slab here, going up, then a block. Oh, sorry, that's going to be a block with our slabs. So like so. Let me just check this, just want to make sure it's okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is change this one to be a slab block directly next to the block. So block, slab block, and then so on and so forth. Block, block, slab block, 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 slab blocks, and then a block at the very top, like so. This is a very small arch in comparison to the other one, but it's bigger than those 2 on the ends. It's just we have a lot more height to this part of the building as well. Wicked. Now behind this, of course, we need to go ahead and make sure the holes are covered. So again, on the slabs, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, that's 5. Leaving the middle one empty, we do another 5 on this side. Then back in on ourselves, on the slab, 3 and 3. And up here, a total of 3 in the direct center middle. Down here you can do an upside down quarter stair if you wish. And then I'm going to go with a light grey stained glass pane up here, like so. Awesome. And now look at that. How cool is that looking? Oh man, that is awesome. I love this building, can you tell? Oh man. But yeah, that looks really good. Well done, guys. Okay, we're now going back to normal section, so it's pretty good from here. Before we do crack on with this final little bit, I'm actually going to come up here and save us some hassle for later. So as you see, we have a corner slab just in here. Now, of course, as we've been doing, we feed the quartz going round the building so that it ends up connecting to a wall. Up here, these just kind of stop. We don't want them to stop, we want them to connect back into the roof section. So we're going to use this as number 1, and same on the other side. Symmetry is important again. And we want to make these to 8, so we just add 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we go for adding in ourselves the upside down stairs along here. Or you can do the normal block. It is up to you guys. I think what I ended up doing was actually coming out from the building here and doing the slabs. So if you want to do that too, be my guest. So we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like so. Oh, that's 8. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And then we can add enough slabs on top of that. And that will just save us a lot of hassle for later when we come on doing the roof and where it gets a bit confusing there. So here as well, 1 for the corner, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Be sure to be outside of your building perimeter there. So just after the wall ends. And that should look good. Hell yeah. Alright, come down here and let's go ahead and do this wall over here. Once again, another nice easy one. We go ahead and use the quartz blocks that we're going to have for this section, which is going to be the 2 quartz layers like that. And these will come up to the building width, which is going to be on the door right there. Around this way, to that corner, beyond that corner, to the other corner down here. And they're going to go behind into this corner down here that we're not going to see any more of. So double stack these, add in yourself your quartz slabs all the way along here, curving back around and into this corner over here. Remember, these ones are not going to be seen, so that's absolutely fine. Then we do the second one. Remember, a slab away, not a block, to be like that. Now Dorite's going to go in, and we do 1 and 2s on this one, as we're closest to the grandest part of the building. And on this one, once again, going back to 1s and 3s. So it covers 2 sides of the building. Like that. Again, there's going to be a big 4x4 window in this one, with 2 layers above the stairs. So that's 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 glass panes. Build it up with your brick from floor to ceiling, adding in the little gaps, of course. And at the very top, under the quartz, upside down brick stairs. Light grey stained glass panes. Like so. And that looks wicked. Don't forget to add in your windowsill. Oh, not with blocks, with slabs. And also don't forget the other one over here, which I did, which I'm a donkey. There we go. I also forgot these 2. What am I doing? There we go. Maybe worth running back just to check if you missed some too, because it can be very common to do, as you've just seen. But yeah, it's always good to rerun your work anyways, and just double check things over. Alright, here we're going to do another 2 layers above our windows, and of course that's going to go up to the door right for now, and another one there, and then I'll do my door right 1 and 3s up to the quartz above. Then I'm going to add in myself my brick between the little rivets, and in here I know that 2 are not going to be having windows on, so I can build 2 pillars up, and the same over this way. There's just going to be a singular one that doesn't have windows on, and obviously the rivets. Here again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, did I do this incorrect? I did. On this one, it's going to be one layer between the window and the previous one. So 1 layer above the stairs. It's always worth checking, as I said. So we go 4, and then 4 more glass panes in here, like so. And again, oh, always a bit troublesome. Ah, there we go. And then we go ahead and fill in the 3 in the middle, right the way up to the quartz, as we're not going to need that section. And we do our upside down stairs again up here at the very top. Wonderful. You know, that really confused me when I was planning this, because I was like, how come that one's taller? Yet they're the exact same height. Like, I mean the windows, having the gaps between them. It's because if you look down here, we actually build a block up from our gravelly sort of foundation, whereas that one we start immediately on it. And that is accurate to the real building. The inconsistencies of the real building are here. Which definitely played with my mind a bit, but there we are. Awesome, so now around here, we need to go ahead and make another just normal brick wall here. It's absolutely fine. So you can just speed run this 3, going all the way up to the quartz there. And now as you turn the corner here, the quartz does follow, which is good. So we're going to do ourselves, let me check, I believe it's going to be the 2 layers again, because we want to match to this windowsill. So 2 layers of brick, then we do 2 windowsills in the middle with slabs, 2 glass panes, brick all the way up to where the quartz should be, and here, so up to 5 blocks basically. Add in your glass panes up to where you should add your upside down stairs to, and that's of course going to be below 2 layers of quartz up here, which will come to there of the building, where you can then go ahead and add the slabs in to connect to the main front of the building, just here. How cool is that looking? And that is basically it, guys. Don't forget to add in your drainage pipe over here though, and just check the other one, but you should be looking good. Hell yeah! I just want to say real quick, guys, that these 2 windows over here do not have windowsills on, so don't worry, I don't miss that section. I thought I had actually, but no, we're all good. So yeah, guys, we are ready for the roof in episode number 4. Is it going to be number 4? How mad is that? We are making insane progress, and it's really, really good to see. Like I said, I've really enjoyed planning this building, and it's even more cool to build it again. Some people may think that that's just kind of boring, but in my opinion, the just architectural design of this real structure is just mind-blowing, and it's, like I said, awesome to rebuild. So thank you for giving me the opportunity once again. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to drop a like on it. That would be epic. If you are new around here, sure you're not by now if you're 3 episodes in, but hey, if you are, please consider joining the Assassin today for free by subscribing. And like I said, guys, you can always check out my social medias and other links in the description below for updates and crazy stuff like that. So yeah, that'd be epic. Until the next time, take the best of care, have a good one, and goodbye for now. Thank you for watching.